What's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to 3 Drink Minimum. It's Monday, April 27th. That was a clip from one of our favorite movies, Ants or Bug's Life. I'm not sure which one that was, but just a little teaser for you, because we might have someone from the movie coming in today.
What?
Yeah.
Actual bugs?
Yes, they're all over the place. They're everywhere. I am joined by my co-hosts with the backwards hat, Mr. JC, and he knows Baz.
What kind of bugs? Like crabs type of thing? Because I just got treated for that.
Yeah, I'll fling you over some of mine.
Okay.
I think it's like a pandemic.
I can't do any more crabs, Chrissy, so...
Have you ever had crabs?
No.
Have you ever had any STD at all?
Absolutely. Are you kidding?
How many types have you had? That's the only question I care about.
Up.
2.5.
2.5.
2.5 STDs. What's half an STD? Pregnancy?
Correct.
Just get rid of it. Get rid of it.
And of course, our other co-host is here as well, Miss Chrissy Mayer.
Hi.
Chrissy Mayer has had how many STDs have you had? How many types?
Just one. Just one. And my first one was this year. My ex-boyfriend gave it to me, so it's very exciting.
Shit.
Very exciting.
Fuck
very
that
exciting.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, don't fuck that motherfucker, because then you might get it
I
again.
always like a new experience.
Correct.
So.
I've had one as well.
Does HPV count? Does HPV count? Because I have that.
I don't think HPV counts.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't count anymore, but because what is it? Is an STD though, isn't it?
It is, yeah, but it's so damn common,
It
and
is
it's like
so common.
unless
is
you
so
have like the high risk kind, which makes you at like risk for getting ovarian cancer, then you're probably all right.
Is HPV the herpes simplex 1? Like that's the...
That's that. I don't know if that's related.
Okay.
No, that's herpes.
That's my
herpes
half.
and HPV are, I think, are different.
That's my half, because I thought 90% of the 92% of the population has the herpes
I
simplex.
should know
1.
this because I have Planned Parenthood on speed dial.
Yeah, well, we all get cold sores, don't we? Like that's herpes simplex 1. But that's not really an STD.
I don't think I've ever had that, but I think it's different if it's like on your junk.
It's different. It's different.
I've never had that
if it's on your junk.
on my pee-pee.
Ugh, that'd
Just
be
on my
the
mouth.
worst. That would be so bad.
Gypsy, do me a favor. Throw us the phone number one more time. Someone's asking.
Throw up those photos of the herpes.
Started off this.
Just so we.
Bro, I love the
throw up
honesty.
those herpes photos.
Someone's asking me for the phone number again. I didn't. 914-595.
Yeah. How is this not in your phone by now,
4847.
Frank? It's 914-595-4847.
4847.
4871, I thought.
48. What?
New number.
Oh, new number.
4847.
Oops.
No,
Sorry.
867 5.
309.
Yeah, how'd you know? Guys, joining us on the couch this week, one of our favorites,
What a stud.
here almost every week, Mr. Tom Grassi is here.
Yeah.
Herpes can't get rid of me.
And guys, I don't know if you knew this is Make-A-Wish week. This is Make-A-Wish week. We have someone
Wow.
here who's actually dying of cancer.
Are they
His one
retarded?
wish, he's retarded too, was to be on this show. He actually did
He doesn't look it.
He did a fan montage
Oh
for
my
us.
God.
Guys, ladies and gentlemen, guys, Jem, everything. Ryan Dalton is here.
Ryan
Wow.
motherfucking
The
Dalton.
famous fan.
So we're just letting anyone on the show now?
You got to bring that mic way closer to your
Anybody
mouth.
can come in. Just anyone.
He's a fan.
That is the only reason you're here.
Because I did a video. I know. If you want something, you gotta go and get it.
So now,
Ooh,
are
I
you
know.
actually-
You like that. I like
like
that.
it.
That's good.
I can send you a little message in the inbox, get a little red square with the one, and then you're just like, oh, okay, he wants to be on the show, add him to the list. No, I sent a video.
Wow.
On
Yeah,
the
it takes
show.
effort.
That's how that's how we do it. And I knew it was gonna be entertaining. It would tickle y'all, and it done did.
It tickled us.
Black people take note of the ambitious nature of the man.
So Ryan, tell us about how did you start watching the show? Are you actually a fan? Do you watch it?
Well, I know Conklin and Satik, and when I saw they were on a thing, I'm like, let me double click, let me take a look, and I was like, wow, this show seems pretty sweet, So I love the camera angles and all that stuff, and my eyes got tickled, so I had to send you guys a video, and hopefully I tickled your eyes, and look where I am now.
You're tickling
Yeah.
my eyes right now with that
Yeah,
hat.
yeah.
What
Oh.
is?
I'm
what's
pretty close.
What's up with
It's
that?
the chick magnet.
Really?
It looks like an acid trip.
A little bit of that too. A little bit of that on the comedy scene. You can forget the face, but you won't forget the hat. That's how I look at that. So
Wow.
fans, they remember. Boom. So
I like
that's what we
it.
got to do.
So they say, who's Ryan Dalton? Oh, the guy with the hat.
The guy with the hat. That's
That's
fine. As long as they know who Ryan Dalton is. So.
Good branding.
It
Wonderful.
is good branding, and a John Cena shirt.
And a leather
do a show
jacket,
without
which
you.
means you're a real comedian.
Oh, yeah, and a leather jacket.
True that.
I roll up the sleeves so I look super badass. as well.
True that.
Yeah.
How many years into comedy do you have to be before you're allowed to wear a leather jacket in comedy appearances?
I think it's
I would say 2.5.
2.5.
I would say 2.5.
all right.
Chrissy?
Yeah, I would say 2.5.
For a
Interesting.
leather jacket?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't show up to your first open mic in a leather jacket. That's like, you know.
I just thought you needed to be good to wear a leather jacket.
Well, that too.
That's clearly not the case in this situation.
No, I
Hey.
have not. Oh, actually, we have seen Ryan
Ryan's-
perform. Now,
I've seen Ryan get shit on at your heckler mic.
oh,
Yeah.
That's what I
Ryan,
saw.
I had no idea what I was walking into on that one.
Ryan.
It was just that is. All right, well, I've never been heckled, so if you want to play good comedy,
First
never
impressions.
been there. You can't judge me on hecklers.
Absolutely, I
No, you
can.
can't.
Now,
I'm
Ryan,
judging you.
This is the
Because
reason.
I'm damn good. No one ever heckles me.
Ryan, this is why I judge you. You brand yourself as like the wrestler's comic, or you know,
And
like
the
you're a
wrestler's
badass. Yeah.
But
so
the
this
good guy
is
wrestler.
Okay, but that
Not
I
the
feel
bad
like
guy.
that's geared for you. Like this was an activity for your persona.
I don't want to yell at my audience. My audience is who I'm trying to entertain.
Oh, we've
I
got
don't
a
want to be
phone
mean
call.
to them. You know. Oh shoot.
Hello, caller.
Oh shoot.
Hi, this is Elizabeth Croydon.
No!
Hello.
This is amazing, Elizabeth. Welcome.
Hey.
Hi.
I thought we were going to call her.
Yes, I am.
You are on the air. This is a pleasant surprise. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm in D.C. I just finished doing a headlining set for the Wake and Bacon Brunch, which is a little local D.C. thing. And now that D.C. stands for District of Cannabis, it's all very high society around here now. So, what's going
Okay,
on?
there we go. Now, for all our
Look,
viewers,
let me
Elizabeth
be, yes.
Elizabeth is a comic from D.C. who wrote an article, and this is so odd for you to have called that at this time, but you wrote an article about Broadway Comedy Club that just hit the airwaves today. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I've did 11 years on the LA comedy scene, and I've been entrenched in New Mexico doing film work and all around DC, and my home club in Washington is in federal court, so I decided to enter the New York circuit, and I thought the best way to come in would be to sell tickets and do some spots and get to know the club.
So you've been in the comedy game for 13 years, and you thought that the best way to get into Broadway Comedy Club would be to bark for them.
Well, yeah, enter slowly.
Okay.
I don't know any of the clubs. I don't know who the players are in New York, and I need to make money all the time. I can't just it's great, making money, doing the headliner set, doing the guest spot set.
True,
it's great
true.
making money on the movie set.
I wish
but
I could
what
get
am
money
gonna do in
out
the
of
hours in between.
I wish I could make money doing a headliner set. So now,
So you did not
specifically,
like that, Maya. You didn't like the situation you were set up in at Broadway Comedy Club in Stand Up New York. The hierarchy of it. Is that right?
I like stand-up New York. I like stand-up New York. No, I don't like the, what do we say in D.C.? Oh, yes, that's right. Bullshit.
We actually can't say that. Wait.
Sales team.
Wait, Elizabeth, we actually can't say those words in the air.
Oh,
it's okay.
I'm sorry.
We can let one go, but I'll have to stop you if you say it. I'll let you know which other words we can't
I'll
say.
get my lawyer to handle it with the FCC.
It's okay.
there you go. And that's Frank Pellegrino. He's a
I
big-time
didn't like
producer up here.
The bull cocky that was being blown up my inner workings by the sales team of Broadway Comedy Club.
Frank, do you have any opportunities that you could potentially extend to Elizabeth, because she has
do.
been through so much?
Now, I do somewhat different kind of barkers, but you actually have to make animal noises. So you did barking for years.
Yes, I have been barking for years. I speak fluent guinea pig. I also do a little bit of Mickey Mouse translation.
Can we hear a
Could we
Mickey Mouse?
hear a bark?
I can do a light dog bark, like golden retriever,
Yes.
like. Arr, 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 arr.
Yes.
All right, that's pretty good.
Now, if
This
you
is
that makes
13
me want to see comedy.
13
I'm
years.
very big. I'm very big on the
13.
canine circuit. The cats, I'm not so good on the feline circuit. Well, but pussies do like me. Pussies
So your main...
Whoa, that's another one of those words.
I
Can you
think
please
that's it.
retract?
I think
Talking about the cat.
I think that's the limit.
Yeah.
Can you please retract pussy? Can you please retract your pussy?
I'm not big on the feline circuit. I
Okay.
retract pussy. I'm very sorry I
retracted,
said the
thank
word
you.
pussy. I
Her
apologize.
pussy is retracted.
Yes, my pussy is retracted. I am tantrically trained, so when I say retracted, I have tightly retracted that.
Oh my
Statement.
goodness.
Well, listen, we've got time constraints here.
We have so
but,
much show
we
to do.
are. Let me tell you something really quick because we are going to be talking about this. You had an issue.
Yeah,
with,
I just got 3 harassing texts from Broadway Comedy Club, so I wish you well on talking.
what did they
I'm
say? What were the
exhausted and
texts?
I got a writing meeting and a Caps game to catch up with. I'm a big hockey fan, so I look forward to meeting you guys. I'll be up in New York shortly.
Wait, Broadway Comedy Club wants to watch a hockey game with you?
No, I don't think.
Is that what you just said?
I don't think that's why they're texting me what they're texting me. No, I have a meeting with my joke writer over a Caps game. So
Well, listen, make sure that you
I
hit up
write
Frank
with an
Pellegrino
anonymous
when you get up
political
there.
guy who goes by the name of Evil Do-Gooder in his comedy world. He holds a State Department clearance. So
Hey,
all right.
he
we
can't
need
really,
to
you know,
get to
come out.
our next
Those who know don't
segment.
say. Those
All right.
who say don't know.
This is already
Keep
so
us
much,
out from
too
wilting.
much
So be the
time for this
loophole in the
person.
We can
law.
just keep going.
But thanks so much for paying attention, and I look forward to finding out what the conversation was and is, and
Yeah,
being
listen,
part of
Frank
what shall
Pellegrino
be.
has several opportunities that he wants to talk to you about, and we will follow up with you afterwards because
Amen and a women.
A women. Oh, we
Yeah.
got. Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you for calling in.
You're welcome.
Gotta thank
you guys have a good.
This is a crazy
That's
person
so-
who we were going to interview about this article, but then upon reading it, we were like, "Oh no, this person's not credible. Like, she's an insane person."
This
And
is the
she
story
called
of
on
my
her
life.
own. That was very generous of us to give
How
her.
did, did you know it was her when you answered the phone?
No.
Oh.
I really feel bad
you
because
win
I
some, you
didn't
lose
want. I
some.
don't want. You know, I don't want to embarrass her. But
You know
I
what?
No.
She didn't. She wasn't paying attention to the show then. You know,
Yeah.
we weren't talking
she was
about
rambling
that.
about other shit. I'm sorry.
Well, her whole thing was she had a lot to say about Al.
But that's too much for a phone call.
Yeah.
Way too much. Like, JC, you were on the phone with her for like an hour.
Yeah. It's not,
But,
the
okay.
pre-interview did not go well.
That was.
Okay.
Hey, Dalton, welcome to the show.
Come true.
This has been a fucked up
Chrissy,
start.
did you have something for comedy news tonight?
Oh gosh, yes, I do.
That was not about that other thing that just happened.
You know, on last Thursday, Dave Chappelle performed at the Fillmore in Detroit. Am I right? I think it's Detroit.
Indeed.
And man, he was super drunk and
No.
and really was slurring his speech, smoking, rambling, and people were calling out from the crowd like, "Hey, let's hear some of your act." And he responded like, "Well, it's a little late for that. You know, I got to get off stage. It's almost 2 a.m." And they were yelling back, "No, it's only 1 a.m." Anyway, the point is that I guess he did terrible, and the crowd is demanding that their money is returned to them.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
And they spent anywhere from $50 to $240 to see Dave Chappelle. That's so disgusting.
That's what he did. He was burping on stage.
It really sucks because this is obviously one of my comedy heroes, and if we have I don't think we have a clip, but he was fucked up, dude. Like, I mean, you know, and I've been, I will say honestly, and I don't know if this hurts me professionally, but I've been high on, and drunk on stage.
So have so many.
But I've never been
comedians.
belligerent. Like you know, I don't think anyone could ever tell that I was fucked up on stage. If you can tell, that's not. You shouldn't be fucked up. Period. But,
Right.
But yeah, that he was belligerent, which is
Yikes.
that's not good.
Yeah, I think you know. It's
I think he should give
he's just so big and famous. It doesn't matter anymore.
Do you think that he should give the money back?
No, I think it's a live performance.
Ooh.
It's, you know, movie theaters have a thing where if you don't enjoy a movie after 20 minutes, you can then go and get a ticket for something else. These people stay the entire time.
But the people aren't drunk making this movie. You know, everyone's making it with their full heads and gear. You know, people are seeing sober Dave Chappelle. That's what they pay money for.
Right.
But
And
they
they
went
were
to see
calling
Dave
out-
Chappelle regardless.
But they were calling out for him to do bits, and he could. Or
JC,
would not.
if you were called out when you're on stage to do
Yeah.
a bit, if you were headlining a show, and they're saying, "Do this bit. Do the bit about your friend with cancer."
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it? You're not gonna want to do it.
Yeah, that's a good point. The bottom line is he was belligerent. Should he give the money back? I would say yes. I think he should, dude. I think it's bad for branding, personally. And I'm not saying he has to. I'm saying he personally. Do you remember when Richard Pryor bombed? Was it Live at Sunset Strip? Do you know that story? He fucking bombed terribly, gave people their fucking money back, had them come back the next day and killed. Like, that's how you keep your branding up. You don't give people a shit show that they paid $200 for and just say kick rocks.
Maybe he doesn't care anymore.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't care. Well, God bless him. He's rich.
I'm rich, biatch.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
What do you guys think? You guys think
couch
money back?
folk.
Couch people.
No, because I think it sounds like an epic night. It was awful, but look what the buzz it's creating. If I was at that show that he sucked so much ass, the peeps are still talking about it, afterwards. Then I was at that show, so I'm down with that. I have no problem. I wouldn't need my money back.
Tommy?
Sounds pretty cool.
I'd be pissed, but it actually reminds me. One of my good friends went to Northeastern, and they brought Wiz Khalifa in, and he did a whole show there, but he was piss drunk, and he sang over a recorded version of like his songs. Like he had his songs playing in the background, and he was like slurring, and it was like terrible.
Maybe because Northeastern is a safety school.
I feel like, but I feel like you go to see these performers because you want to be entertained, and if you're not entertained because of them, it's not just the fact that they weren't funny, but because they didn't show up and be professional. Then fuck yeah, I would want my money back too.
This is a tough one.
I
remember Amy Winehouse back in the day when she would be sloshed at her fucking shows.
Yeah, I still have tickets. I was supposed to go see her on the last one. Her and Paolo Nutini was going to feature. I was so excited for this concert. It was like 2007 or something, and she had to cancel it because she was drunk. And then she died, so it was never rescheduled. I never got my money
Do you
back.
hold that against her?
No, I'm so sad that she's gone. She was so talented.
She was ahead of her time.
You know what's funny is I think with a comedy show, you really should expect the unexpected. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if maybe another celebrity's going to come in and jump on the stage. You got to roll with it.
Yeah.
You're taking that risk. You're buying a ticket to see a performer. You're seeing them perform, whether you thought that was going to... Because you might go and see a comedian and never have seen their act before. You don't know what their new set is. Maybe they've got 20 minutes of something different, something interactive.
But as a producer... And if say you hire Dave Chappelle to come do a show, and you pay him a ton of money, and people pay a ton of money to come see him, and then he does that, are you happy about that?
The only reason why I would be okay with it is because I would probably put a policy in that there are no refunds. You're paying to see
Frank,
Dave Chappelle.
You are.
Period.
Do you have Jewish at all? Are there any Jewish?
None. I checked.
Any Jew?
That would have been a deal breaker.
No, but it's you're paying to see someone. You're not necessarily paying to... You want to laugh, of course, but you're paying for the experience of watching this one person in particular. And
it's comedy. It's not like if you're going to see, like, what's his name? Pavarotti. He's like a famous opera singer.
Pavarotti. Yeah.
Pavarotti. If you're paying like $200 to see him, yeah, he's like, if he doesn't do his job, if he shows up drunk, it would be like, oh my god, he'd be like out of a job. But it's comedy, so it's like that is in the realm of acceptability.
You know what I think I'm just wishy-washy because you guys might have persuaded me. I don't.
Andy Kaufman in the early '80s.
Okay, but now that is completely. Andy Kaufman's act was unexpected. It was performance art. It was anything could happen.
Isn't all comedy performance art?
Yeah.
What's this? A box. It takes worn out things.
I'm trying to get the video for you guys, but TMZ's fucking up.
Oh.
It's okay.
It's all right.
We're going to go to commercial in like a minute anyway. It's all performance art. All of it. Literally, it's the definition of performance art is comedy.
That's true. You're paying to see them at that particular point in their life.
It's not like they're doing.
It's not
Dave Chappelle doing Shakespeare.
Right.
In which case, you're expecting to hear Dave Chappelle performing Shakespeare.
So then, my opinion is that it's not that he has to give the money back. I think that he should give the money back. That's fine. That's what I'm saying. I think he should for his branding. What Richard Pryor did, I think that's top class A type of shit. Like, I fucked up. Come back, I'll give you a fucking shot.
But maybe he doesn't think he fucked up.
Are you kidding me? I wish we could show the ad.
I don't know.
Oh, it was horrible. It was bad.
He's done that before. Remember, he did Hartford, Connecticut. 2 years ago.
The audience would be. He wasn't fucking
The,
slosh. He
the
just
audience
sucked.
was horrible, so he was not going to give them anything.
He should have did the heckler's mic.
Maybe he's upset he wasn't on the Bieber roast.
That'll be April 30th, Thursday at Stand Up New York 8 p.m.
Seriously, all these people complaining about hecklers. I swear to God, like I see these fucking big time comedians. They don't want to fucking do their act because people heckle them. What kind? Are you a professional or not? Can you deal with the heckler? That is your job, bro. Yeah. And I am not. Listen, this is my idol, so I'm not talking about him. I'm just saying, you know, the idea that someone heckles out. So now I'm not gonna fucking. Dude, put him in his place and get back to slinging these jokes. You fucking
joke slinger. This is some Stephen King
Jokey
shit.
What do I know?
Yeah, that's like being a bouncer who's like afraid to deal with drunk
What the
people.
kind
It's
of
like, yeah, be prepared. You don't want that to happen.
Bouncer
But
are you? I don't know, dude. He just looked like Ryan Dalton up there. I just didn't
hey,
like it.
don't crap on our little
You guys have
guest.
final words, Dalton, Tommy, on this,
On the heckler debacle?
on the whole thing with Chappelle?
Oh, well, Chappelle.
You
no,
self-centered son of a bitch.
Chappelle, keep the money, and heckler show. We don't need to be prepared for it if you're good. That's all.
Yeah.
That's how I.
Tommy, how do you
We're
feel about
heckling,
Chappelle?
Shouldn't be doing comedy.
Chappelle, I agree. I think as if you wanted to maintain his brand, make this all go away really quickly,
Yeah.
he would refund money.
Yep.
If he wanted to go, if he doesn't
I
give a
agree.
shit, then he's not going to do it. And
He
no one's
doesn't.
Gonna,
I don't think
no
he's
one
gonna
can
give
make
the
him.
money
I don't
back.
think he's going to either.
Is it going to stop people from seeing him? I think
Probably not.
absolutely not.
Absolutely
People,
not.
people be more
That's
intrigued, I
amazing.
think, to see him.
Yep, because maybe they can go.
Oh, I
record it,
heard
throw
he
it on
came back
YouTube.
the next night and killed. That said it in the article that he killed it the next night, but it wasn't the same people that he fucking bombed for just the night before. So,
You know, it happens. Like, I've had maybe one drunken, not so great set in 5 years of comedy, so it's like. you
Oh,
know,
New
it's
Orleans.
possible.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fun.
It was still, I still murdered.
I thought she still brought
I
it.
did.
She
but
still
I was definitely,
brought it.
I was definitely
Yeah.
drunker than I have ever been doing comedy.
That's funny.
Of course,
No,
I
I
was
don't.
still
I was
cranked.
never that drunk. I don't even want to put myself out there. Like I was never that drunk. I just have drank and smoked weed before I've gotten on stage.
You know what we
I
should
don't think
do?
People knew.
I know there's like a monthly show, Productively Stoned, in the city. Why don't we
wanna go
do
to
the
that
drunk show? Why don't we do a drunk show somewhere and just everyone get...
Oh my god, I can't drink anymore.
Oh, it's so cute. You won't drink anymore.
We'll roofie you.
Because you have a problem.
Can I smoke weed?
No, I think
needs
that
to be-
show already exists, and I think it's very successful. I've never been to it, but I see the post constantly.
I'd do it.
I'd be down for that shit.
Would you, Tommy? Would you drink and get like
Oh.
drunk before a show?
Yeah, I've already.
You've done that. Dalton, would you?
Sure.
Yeah, Chrissy, would you? You
I would
did.
be so afraid of being too honest.
JC, would you then
I would do
host
it.
it if you could?
I would do it.
You would do
I'd
it.
fucking do it.
There's someone off to the side that's going to come on in a minute. Would you be interested in that as well? See, yeah,
Get
that's good.
smashed.
All right,
All right, guys, we're around the halfway mark, so we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, the winner from the Peanut Butter and Bullshit Comics Contest.
Can't say that.
Why not?
You can't say bullshit on the air.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Ah, pussy. The Comics Contest winner from Friday night, Debbie Baza, is here. And I heard we're going to get a phone call, actually, from one of the judges. So stay tuned. We'll be right back in about 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
All right.
Stay tuned.
It's 120 seconds.
What's going on, everybody? Master Bong, the MacGyver of pod here, taught millions of people around the world how to make a bong or a pipe out of anything and everything. And if you are ready to tune into my radio show, the Master Bong Power Hour, where we're always letting the good times roll, coming to you live and direct every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on ZenLive.tv. So come join us, because we're having a great time. Master Bong, over and out. Ah!
Are you a smoker and you need to quit, but you're discouraged cause it's harder than some like doing me? Baby, White Plains Vapor. Baby, White Plains Vapor. Are you a non-smoker but you like to do the tricks? Well, these are non-toxic clouds that exit your lips. Oh yeah! Yeah! White Plains Vapors, located at 210 Mamaroneck Avenue in White Plains, New York. Visit our location and choose from a wide selection of exotic flavors.
Monday's got you off the wagon? Well, worry no more, because it's now officially a part of the 3-day weekend. So get on board. Come party with the Standby Gypsy. Juju the Model, and Blue Rivera every Monday night for your entertainment week in review, off-the-wall interactive segments, live performances, in-depth interviews, and the latest in sports. The Hangover Takeover is live every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on ZenLive.tv.
You're watching the Zadaza Entertainment Network on ZenLive.tv.
Hey, we're back, everyone. Thank you for staying tuned. If you were tuned in, thank you for joining in. If I'm going to shut up and
if you
introduce
tuned out, fuck you.
Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor, a pleasure to introduce to you the winner from Friday's contest in Yonkers at Barney McNabb's, Miss Debbie Baza, guys.
Wow.
Look at
We have a
this
winner
in
here.
the
Thank
flesh.
Welcome, Debbie.
Thank you. I haven't been called Miss in many years. I've been married 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's because
I
you're
know.
hot.
What do they call you?
Debbie Baza, she slings that thing on him. Three marriages, Debbie.
Yeah, I'm a good cook.
You got something,
I reel
Debbie.
them
You
in.
got
Is it about
something.
cooking?
You're doing something right,
I
Deb.
reel them in.
Shoot, I
You-
can't cook.
So you reel in with the cooking, and how do you keep them?
Oh yeah, yeah.
How do you keep them?
I don't.
She
Well, I
doesn't
don't want
have
to
a
talk
cook.
about that on
You
here.
don't want to talk
I
about
want
it.
to know.
I don't want to give away my family
What did you
secrets.
do to win this contest, Deb? What did you do?
To be honest with you, I spoke to a lot of talented comics like yourself.
Okay.
And asked you to help me get through.
JC, has anyone ever called you talented before?
This
was
happens quite often. You would be very surprised. The messages that I get on my
No,
on my
but
inbox.
seriously, I was very anxious and nervous. I have an issue with contests in general.
So you're saying you were shy, actually?
Well, I just told myself I'm going there to be. I'm the performer. I'm not part of the contest.
Okay.
That's what I had to do.
That's a good approach.
Yeah.
Now, next to you is someone that also has won a contest
Yes.
recently. Tom Grossi, did you have a similar approach?
No. That was my second month doing comedy, so I was just terrified. And I just went and performed. And actually, it's funny because I met JC for the first time the week before at a Tucked Away show, and he hosted it, and he got off stage, and I shook his hand. I said, "I'm going to kick your ass next week."
Whoa.
Did you really?
I swear to God. Yep. I was.
I remember that.
Yep. I was, and I shook your hand. I said, "I'm going to kick your." And you go, "Wait, what?" And I was like, "The contest." He's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, good luck." Like, had no idea.
I couldn't. You could. I don't know which show I'm doing. I got a show tonight. I think.
You do? 10 o'clock, stand up New York.
Unbelievable. I don't
Wow,
know.
that's-
So you're saying do you play? So I play mind games with myself too. I think when even before I do a regular set.
Yeah.
Yeah, like do you? I mean, I doubt myself constantly. Do you have doubting thoughts before you go on stage?
That's the thing too. It's my persona on stage is very different. Like my confidence level is like through the roof when I'm on stage.
Interesting.
And when I'm not on stage, it's not.
Interesting.
You know, and it's one of those things that like you even commented like during the heckler mic, like I have like a swagger on
do.
stage. I don't have that in normal everyday conversation.
You are kind of like a different person on at least at these heckler shows. You are like the
I'm
most
a terrible human
aggressive,
being. I'm terrible.
disgusting, filthy,
Yep.
ratchet motherfucker.
I'm terrible.
Now, I love talking to Tommy, but I'm curious about Debbie. I'm going to be honest.
Okay, Debbie.
Sorry, Tommy. I know I swung it to you. Debbie, so he was doing it for 2 months, getting back to you.
yes.
How long have you been doing comedy?
Well, I actually did comedy on and off through the years, but I never stayed with it long enough because I had a lot of anxiety.
Oh.
But now I'm doing it about 6 years.
6 consistent.
Yes, yes.
And how long were you doing it before, you said you were doing it in on and off?
I never did it long ago. I mean, I did it so long ago that Al Martin used to be at New York Comedy Club taking $3 from us and giving us a drink.
Wow.
That's when I
Wow.
started when my kids were young.
Now, is this when he was not paying Sarah Silverman? Is this
Were you there that night? Did you take the
kidding.
$60?
Just kidding, Al. Relax.
So you have, so you've been doing it now for 6 years.
Right.
Someone else in your family also does comedy.
Yes, my dad did comedy.
Your dad
When
did
he was-
comedy
yes,
too.
Yes, he did comedy.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Yes.
So it's just a family of comedians.
Yeah, my younger daughter's very funny too.
Who is
Vanita.
your younger daughter?
Vanita?
Vanita.
Vanita Rappalucci, yes.
Okay, Vanita.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, and the other one is a comedian, very popular one.
Oh, yes, Adrian Appalucci.
Adrian Appalucci. Yeah.
Yes.
So there's 4 comedians in your family.
Right.
Oh my
It's
God.
in the
Vanita
blood.
doesn't go on the stage, though. She's
Okay.
just
Not
naturally
yet.
Funny, yeah.
Not yet, right?
That's
there's-
a picture.
There's Adrian Abalou.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
there she is.
Yeah,
She's a
there she is.
funny mother lover.
She is. She is. I raised her. Yeah, we had some good times.
You raised her.
Yeah, no, she's very smart. You're growing
So
up.
you
two
were doing
girls.
comedy before her.
Yes, I did do it before, but I stopped. And then one of the times I came out, she did it with me, and she stayed with it. Yeah.
Wow.
That's great.
And then when I came back, I didn't even tell her right away. And she because she told me you start and you stop, you start and you stop. You got to just go through it and work through your
True.
anxiety. Otherwise, you're always starting again, over.
Chrissy, you've been doing comedy 5-6 years?
Yeah, stand up for 5 years. Yeah.
Straight? Any breaks?
Straight, yes, straight through.
I think you got-
I've probably turned it up the last 2 years, 2-3 years.
So the first couple of years you would say you were
First
not.
couple of years, like mics here and there, not pushing it hard, like just wading in.
Okay.
Doing a couple bringers. But transitioned, like before that I did improv for 5 years, so I have a lot of what they call transferable skills.
So you've been in the industry for about 10 years.
Yeah. Wow.
I think Debbie's right. The consistency is probably what it is because Chrissy's a beast, right?
Thank you.
A
lady beast.
A lady beast. And Ryan, you too have been in contests and festivals, and didn't you just do like something with the Meadowlands or some shit?
Yeah, no, I'm love contests. Try to get myself in as many as I can. One Conklin's back. That's why I couldn't jump into this one. One Jester's champion that I run into the wall. How many times did I say that? But I did lose.
Have you won
unfortunately.
any contest?
Oh, I won three times Jester's champ.
You've won three times?
And he won a
At the
Conklin
same
show,
yeah,
too.
yeah. And then I won Conklin's show at the Spotlight.
Waiting for Conklin to fucking call in, by the way.
Holy
I'm
shit!
fantastic. Well, no, because I go in I want to kill people. Like I'm
Again,
mine
see, Ryan,
on different levels.
I don't believe you. And this is the thing. Please don't
That's
come
not
here.
heckler show.
Don't talk tough if I see you at the heckler shit and you're completely like teddy bear. I don't know
It's
who.
a different level. It's a different
Why?
level. One
What?
is you're gonna get all of my goodness. The other one is I'm just waiting for you guys to make fun of me so I can yell at you back. It's not the comedy scene. That's just trash talking. You know?
So when you go
I got
on stage
material.
regularly, you bring it.
I bring it like nobody's been.
And how long have you been doing comedy?
5 years.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Samesies.
I've got a strange request from the chat room, by the way.
What's
Ooh, I'll do it. I'll take my
Who
bra
is
off.
this guy? Put Debbie back on.
Oh! Who is that?
A fan of ours. A fan of Tommy.
I was gonna say, is that my mom?
No, Tim, our friend Tim.
Oh.
Is he wants to
Hi,
hear from
Tim.
Debbie. Tim, you can call in
Yeah.
and ask questions to Debbie.
And Ryan, you put your hat down again. This is some
Well,
bullshit.
that's just not nice. You know.
Oh.
Hey,
Why
be
do I have
nice.
to be mean?
Oh.
Why me to be mean?
This
to
is my
people?
time.
This is
is
Debbie's
my
time.
time now.
Yeah.
Just
You
wanna-
had
I
your
wanna be
turn,
mean.
Make-A-Wish. You had your turn.
Ryan, you're getting heckled from the chat room.
Heckled in the chat room.
Heckled online. This is unbelievable.
This is outrageous.
This
You get cyberbullied.
cyberbullied on the fucking thing.
Just supposed to rise above it, you know.
Shit.
I don't
All right.
push him back.
All right, quiet down, Make-A-Wish.
Son of a. Jeez
So Debbie,
Yes.
this contest gave you money,
Yes.
a spot,
A spot on your next.
yes, and entry
contest.
to the Strip Search tournament
Yes. Very exciting.
on August 6th.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
Ooh.
Now, you've performed in clubs on produced shows.
Yes.
Have you had any auditions before in other comedy clubs?
I have.
You
I
have.
actually did do the strip audition, but it wasn't the audition. It was the one where they make fun of you. And when I got there in my brand new sweater, I was told by one of the judges who knew me and knew Adrian, and says, they're going to make fun of you. And I was a nervous wreck. And that started my contest anxiety.
Wait, what kind
explain
of
this.
contest is that?
The strip has like the audition, the lottery.
Right.
But then I didn't make the lottery, so I called up and they gave me a date, but it was for something else where it was, I guess like this webcam cam thing, and they made fun of me, and I cried in between, but
This
then
is a
I went
comic strip
back out.
live?
What's that?
This is a comic strip?
Yes, it was a few years ago.
I've never heard of anything like this before, but it sounds
it wasn't
delightful.
the lottery. It was like the heckling.
Did they
show.
make you take your shirt off?
No, no.
Did you want to take your shirt off?
I just wanted to leave. And then I had to go back
Yeah, that
on,
sounds
and
weird.
I whipped out my bottle of water like, I just didn't.
You know, I gotta be honest. Listen, people got, and no disrespect to you, Deb, because you're an OG in the game. And, people gotta toughen the fuck up. I mean, let's keep it 100.
Yeah.
People gotta be tough for this fucking industry. And if you're not tough, you need to do something else.
No, I went back at one of the judges.
Because you're a fucking tough.
Oh, yeah,
you're
no.
a tough broad.
It was one of the judges. I don't want to say his name, but I didn't even know he's black. Because the lights were so bright, and I asked him.
Just ask him to smile next
I said,
time.
"Are you taller sitting on that high chair or standing?" Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what you
that's what you got to do, right?
Ryan, are you taking notes?
I'm taking a couple notes.
Okay, Ryan. I'm gonna talk to you like this for the rest of the show.
He's just be lovable.
Hey, can everyone be nice to Make-A-Wish, all right? He doesn't have that much time left.
Killing him right now. Who's calling? Is someone calling?
Someone is calling.
Please,
Let's
that
take
loves
it.
me.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
I know who this is. Is this
Sounds
Joseph Conklin?
Yeah, what? I was busy.
Hey, Ginger.
God.
He loves hey, fellas, Ginger.
Hey.
So what does it make you think about when you have two of your contestant winners here sitting on the couch? How does it make you feel?
Listen, Ryan Dalton was never a contestant of mine. He was a contestant of Glenn Miller.
Spotlight. Let's bring it back. Spotlight.
Oh, that's a Glenn Miller contest. You said.
Well, he was a judge, I believe. Or
Were you a judge at that contest?
He was involved.
What was that?
You were involved. Spotlight.
Yeah, I was one of the judges.
So you voted for me and said I was amazing. So.
No, I didn't vote for you.
Thank God for the other three judges.
Get Adam! Okay, what the fuck is happening here? Can we get a story that actually makes sense and is truthful, please?
But I do have the Spotlight Championship. He can verify that. But.
Can you verify that?
Yeah, I can verify
Thank
that.
God.
Begrudgingly.
But you don't seem enthusiastic. Do you think Ryan is funny?
It can be.
Can be. Well, when I'm on stage.
If there's a contest between, let me ask you this. Now, since you're fresh off of this contest from Friday and you know Ryan Dalton decently well, a contest between Debbie and Ryan, who would you vote for?
This is what's up.
Oh, that's tough.
All right. Just an easy
Well, I think Debbie just gets my vote automatically because she's not wearing that fucking hat.
Oh, man.
So, how did you feel about Friday? Was Debbie like above and beyond the best, or was there anyone that was close to her?
I think there was a couple people that did pretty well, but Debbie definitely, she definitely came out on top, clearly.
I heard from multiple sources that Debbie brought the damn thing. From multiple sources.
Absolutely.
A good friend of ours was on the contest too. How did Josh Gribbets do? We love
he
Josh.
did great too.
He did.
He did great too.
Was there anybody that maybe was was anyone like a sore loser by chance? Anybody like was everyone cool with not winning and having to kind of bow
I've
down
seen
to Debbie?
those before.
Was everyone
Frank,
cool?
Frank, you remind me like the anthropomorphic version of like clickbait articles. Like I love the way you try to lure people into conversations.
I don't know what I'm asking you a straight up
So
question.
genuine, it's amazing.
So that's a no. No, everyone was cool.
That was a very good deflection, don't you think?
It was decent. It was adequate, I would say.
Adequate.
All right, so that's cool. So any words for Debbie going forward? Any words of advice?
I'm gonna beat her in that comic strip live tournament anyway. So it was nice knowing you, Deb.
You two are on different...
I still love you, Joseph.
Now, is Ryan in that one too? Are all three of you competing against each other?
No. Tommy's not in it. Dalton's not in it. Debbie is on August 6th. Conklin is on July 2nd. Chrissy is also on August 6th.
Nice.
Dan Opp, another Noma comedy
Ginger
producer, is on June
representing.
4th.
I would have
Did you have to
signed up
spread
for
out
this
the
thing, but I
redheads?
just...
No, James Camacho, another good friend of ours, August 6th.
Are you totally booked? Is everything?
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, I would have
Locked up
done
so
this,
fast.
but I have an audition next month. But
Chris, you have an audition though too, right?
But it's not till October.
So then that was smart for you to do this, then,
I guess
because you
so.
can come through
Yeah.
the back door.
You can have two.
That's how I like it.
Conklin, you.
But what
missed
is it
the audition,
necessary
right?
for two? Why do you need two auditions for comic? Like,
why not?
You don't.
You know
You
what's
need
so
a
fun?
plan B.
Exactly.
I never have a plan B.
So Debbie, this is going to be, if you win this will be your first real audition at Comic Strip Live, correct?
Ooh.
Yes.
Now you didn't make it down to the lottery.
No,
There's
not
a-
this year. No.
No, Conklin, you didn't make it either, right?
No.
But Chris, you did make it down. You saw a lot of other people that we work with getting audition spots, right?
It's packed.
What?
Chrissy's taking selfies. She said, "Fuck you, boring motherfuckers." Let's go back to Ryan's career.
Oh yeah, Conklin. Any last words before we hang up on you?
Talk about how great I am, Joe, please.
Wait,
What was that?
ask me
Conklin,
again.
any last words
I'm
before we hang
listening.
up on you?
I'm listening now.
No.
No. Hey, thanks for calling in, man. I'll see you. We'll see you very soon.
He hung up.
He hung up.
He hung up.
Ask me the
sounded-
question
He sounded
again.
like he did not want to give anybody a compliment.
Sounded
he did-
asleep.
He sounded like Joe Conklin.
You sound like
He sounded like Joe Conklin.
a lovable man.
What did you ask me?
You have an audition already there.
Yeah.
But why would it be good to have a second one? Do you?
You know, just to do it, I guess. I don't know. To hang out with you guys.
If you pass the first one, does she even do like seriously? If she
I put on a wig and do the second one.
if Chrissy gets passed at the first audition, does she even do the second one? I don't think she does. Right?
It can't be a bad thing to have a second one. If you're already past there, maybe showing them some more of what you can do.
Different outfit.
Now I have a
Yeah.
question
I don't
though.
understand.
So because
passed.
I honestly didn't know because I'm still new. So if they win this comic strip, your contest, thing,
Yes.
they get passed.
No.
No.
No, they get an
They got
audition.
They get an audition.
Correct.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
to be
On
passed.
top of cash.
On top of
$300.
cash. Okay,
Yeah.
and that audition is for just getting past at the club, everything normal.
They have a lottery system for getting passed.
Right.
And first you get passed for the late night, but you might
Okay.
also get passed for the regular spots. It really depends on how well you do.
And so that's for the lottery and the contest. They offer the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah,
That's
lottery
what my question
audition.
was.
Yeah.
And Frank, are there any rules, any restrictions in context or words?
For the tournament,
Yes.
it's 5 minutes. Say anything you want, do anything you want. That's it. 5 minutes.
For,
do
for,
your
our,
best.
for our listening audience, can you guys just go ahead and talk about terminology? So for people who don't know what you guys are talking about with
What did we
passed,
drop?
You said if you audition, you get passed. You know, people ask me what's passed all the time. What does that mean? That means that you will be what a pay. If you pass your contest, you will become a.
You were about to
paid-
call it a little contest.
Go ahead, give
You-
it to Chrissy because we talked about this a couple weeks
Chrissy,
ago.
you will become a paid performer at Comic Strip Live, like
That
a
is
regular
usually
paid performer.
that's what the term means, but I don't know how many like clubs are still doing like textbook passing of people. I honestly think it's like maybe they'll give you a couple spots, but honestly, like most clubs are gonna book who's got the best TV credits and who's like generating the most heat.
Oh, I can verify that is absolutely true. I get.
So I don't know if past means what it used to.
This month with Stand Up New York, I got in the month of April maybe four or five spots.
That's still pretty good.
Maybe
that's
six spots.
Really,
this is my
that's-
sixth spot.
That's pretty good though.
Is it though? I thought.
Yes.
See, when I thought pass meant I'll be on the regular roster. Like I could just show up and get paid. I need money.
No, you're sending your avails to them.
Of course,
and
I
they're
understand
probably
what it is
going
now.
through,
but
okay,
for
where are
people
the-
who don't know, is what I'm
They
saying.
probably have their favorites. They probably break it down into different tiers. You know.
Oh no,
who's
she's
where.
right. They
Yeah.
give it to they give it to people who have credits, people who can fucking put asses in the seats. This
Yeah.
is a business, and if you don't have a draw, and you're not putting asses in seats, why would we want you at our club? I hate to say it, but it's dollars and cents. I actually respect it. I hate it, but it's a part of the game, which is why I also say people need to toughen the fuck up.
JC and I are going to be in a contest together coming up in June. That's going to be
Yeah, now this is another
that's gonna be
contest,
fun.
isn't this?
Are you?
What this is?
Yeah,
a,
the Slaughter Comedy.
the Slaughter
with Dave
Comedy.
Seitzig.
Yes.
Yep, we're both on the same date.
What day do you want?
Was it the 16th? Yeah, the
I think it's
16th.
the 16th.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm on the 15th.
Wow.
The 15th is a Monday. I turned
Yeah.
down the Monday one because of this show.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
We have a question from the chat room. Deb,
Yes.
do you play Trivia Crack?
Ooh, what's that?
What's that?
That's
It's an app.
It's an app. It's a game where
You
different
answer
categories.
trivia questions.
Oh no.
No.
I play Bubble Mania.
Bubble Mania.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Tim.
Yeah, that's him.
Hi, Tim.
Debbie's got fans in this bitch. I've never had a motherfucking chat room ask me
The
shit.
first or second.
Yeah.
Bullshit. You had
show
like
you-
someone's mom call or something like that.
You better stop telling
I'm
people.
such a
You
fan
better stop telling people I
JC.
made.
My husband
I
loves
swear
you.
to God, I'd never asked anybody.
This
to call.
motherfucker,
Whatever.
he
I
came
don't
to
care.
Dan
I don't
Op
care
show.
what you guys
He
say.
came to
believe you.
Dan Op show 2 weeks ago, and someone came up to him and said, "Wait, are you the JC Knows Best?" This motherfucker's head blew up.
No,
It was
he
like,
didn't.
I got recognized. He
I
turned
didn't.
beat fucking red. beet
turned
red.
red? He turned red?
Yeah, beet
You
fucking
mean he
red.
turned
You
blackberry?
got so-
Guys, listen, I know I have fans, so this is not, like this is not a surprise to me. Like that, I'm
Good for
trying
you.
to tell you.
VJC knows best.
You mean, was that you that said it?
No,
The girl.
Was it
I
Dan
was like, "What's up,
that
fucker?"
Girl.
It was me.
You
It was
too.
me. I was wearing a wig.
Oh,
my
that's so funny. Conklin's going to be in the Slaughter Comedy Contest 2 on the 18th.
Yep.
That's gonna be a beast of a contest.
I'm judging that one, so.
You're
Are you judging
judging a
every night?
contest that I'm gonna be in? I'm
I
dropping out
am.
Are you
immediately.
judging every night?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm dropping
I'm one
out
of the
immediately.
Slaughter crew, you know. If
Oh,
you
because you-
headline,
because
if you've
you-
headlined there before, you're not allowed to be in the contest because I wanted to be, but I've headlined there before, so
Yes.
you're not allowed to.
And you've won the contest before.
No, I've headlined.
At
character
Slaughterhouse.
Show. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And if you
hosted
headline,
I hosted a show there.
You're not allowed. You know, the prize is to headline. If you already headlined, then you're not in it. And plus, you know, I'm kind of in the crew, so I'm hosting the first night, and then I judge, the rest of them.
It's a fun group, fun
Oh,
show.
it's fantastic.
So
Fantastic.
listen, guys, can we stop picking on Ryan? Thanks.
Yeah, because you guys just lost votes.
Now I'm sorry I wasn't nice to
He's
you.
a-
I know.
It was them. It wasn't me.
It was JC.
Oh my god.
You can blame it on me.
I can't believe he's judging the fucking. I think I'm gonna drop out. I'm not even.
Should.
Not a joke.
If I was in it,
Fucking
then you
believe
should jump out. But
Are
I'm
you
not in
kidding
it,
me?
so.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's a
dude.
question in the chat room.
Fuck out of here with your bullshit. You don't even believe the words you just said.
Oh, I do.
No,
I
you
do.
don't.
Question in the
Have
chat
mad
room.
trophies.
JC, how long have you been doing comedy?
JC,
What's that?
How long have you been doing comedy?
2 years.
2 years is your answer. 2 years. And yeah.
Seriously, 1 year. 1 year and 3 months. Listen. I count. If you guys really want to be honest, I count the day that I quit my job as the real day I started doing comedy. Because prior to that, as far as I'm concerned, personally, I'm not speaking for anyone else. I need to make it right now. I didn't need it when I fucking was making loot. I didn't need it. You know, when I'm fucking flossing nigger rich with 3 fucking Lexuses.
Can
I
you
didn't
beep
need
that
it.
out? Is it too late?
I need it right now. So that's when I really counted, which is about a year and a month ago.
Debbie, what are your aspirations right now in comedy? You're doing your 6 years. You just won a contest. You're getting up in a lot of produced shows.
Yeah, do you want to settle down and have a family one day?
No, not me now. I raised my kids.
Ooh, that mic is. That's you
Me?
swap it. Yeah.
Fuzzy mic.
Yeah.
Take it away from Ryan. He doesn't need it anyway.
Okay. No, I want to be a paid performer. I want to start getting paid in the clubs and getting on the road and, maybe do some commercials, movies, whatever. I'm open. I'm open.
No, I
want to
see
be a
you-
paid performer.
Quite often, I do see you at Broadway Comedy Club.
Yes.
Is that your favorite club to perform at and hang out
Oh,
at?
yeah, that's a great club.
That's your favorite.
It is.
So
Yeah.
you're a big fan of Al Martin.
Yeah, yeah.
If you heard that Al Martin was accused of allowing barkers to say that like highbrow comics were coming in just to pull people in the audience, what would you say to that?
Well, I have to say, I did see the clip of Al Martin addressing that comic that you mentioned.
Sarah Silverman.
Sarah Silverman.
Okay.
And he handled himself so eloquently.
He did.
That
Yes, he did.
Al would, if that were the case, I would look forward to hearing Al again
Address it.
address it
This
because
is-
he's a wonderful speaker.
Frank, we really need to bring this topic back. I really do. I think under
next
different
week,
circumstances.
Because I know that Alan Finn would probably call in, hopefully, if we ask him next week. He has a lot of experience at Broadway and Greenwich and barking and producing and performing. Hopefully we can have him call in next week.
Yeah, we need to talk about because this is comedy news. If people are barking people into clubs and telling them Louis C.K. and Kevin Hart is going to be there, that's fucked up. If they see my
Yeah.
face, they don't care about me.
Like if somebody at a
But you
different
have
club
fans,
said, "Oh,
JC.
Chrissy Mary's gonna be here," and then I'm not there, like they're gonna be so bummed out.
They're going to be upset.
But you know what? It is separate because the club, the club has people barking for them, but that's a separate thing. So they're not really telling the barkers what to say.
I absolutely
necessarily.
disagree with that. If you are a club and you've got barkers that you have barking people into your club, you need to keep that shit tight. And I'm
You're
not saying
responsible.
I'm not saying Broadway Comedy Club is guilty.
No, I agree with you, JC. But there are people out there who are looking to make a fast buck,
Oh, true.
lie, and
Oh yeah.
So it's like anything else. Really, where is it coming from?
It's true. That's why we need a credible source.
Next week we'll get into that for sure.
Yeah.
Let's go over some plugs really quickly. Gypsy, if you do not mind. Let's pull up the first one. Okay, this is all about JC here. Monday and Wednesday. It's tonight and this Wednesday. You can see JC at Stand Up New York. Also Thursday at 8 p.m. at Stand Up New York. We'll get into that one in a moment. Tomorrow night at Castle in Stamford, Connecticut. Dan Ops show. You'll see one of our friends from last week, Bill Cannon and Amber Nelson.
Coptic.
It's a great show. It's a great show. I love it.
Wednesday night is the first show at Tiger's Den in Ridgefield, Connecticut. Mike Cannon is headlining it. Our friend Sam Mushman is on it. Tom Grassi's on it. Marielle Turner. And other cool people that we know well. Chris Clark and Casey Aurora. Thursday is the big night heckler show.
Yay.
Stand Up New York, 8 p.m. Thursday. JC's hosting. Chrissy's on it. And holy shit, this is one of the best lineups I've ever seen.
That's a good lineup, brother.
Please come to it. Please support. We will be recording it. So come out. Let's pack out this audience and give people the show of a lifetime.
That they deserve.
Friday at Croton on Comedy. Memphis May's Barbecue. May 1st. Tommy's hosting it. Mateo Lane is closing it.
Funny dude.
Nice.
And Corinne Fisher, who was on our show a few weeks ago.
Hilarious.
Guys, we fucked.
Love her.
Saturday, it's Chrissy's Comedy at Stonewall.
Yay. It's going to be the makeover show. We're going to have a makeover because it's May.
So
And my
literally
name's
someone's
Mayor.
getting made over?
And my last name's Mayor.
Mayor
Too many
makeover.
puns to
Who's
deal
getting
with.
made over?
A person.
We don't know.
Okay, got it.
And we're up to... Oh, also Saturday, you can see Ryan Dalton. Ryan, tell him really quick about this because it's tiny font. Really quick.
I'm hosting the show. It's like
Jesus
podcast.
Christ.
I don't know. It's
Shamrock Club, Poughkeepsie, New
Shamrock
York.
Club in Poughkeepsie. I'm going to be there. I'm
Jesus.
going to light it up like nobody's business.
Thank you for lighting it up.
There he is.
There you go.
Debbie Baza, where are you going to be this week?
I'm going to be at Greenwich at 11 o'clock on Wednesday night, and I'm going to be in Long Island on Friday night.
Where in Long Island, do you know?
I actually got my buddy John Figaro.
Oh,
so,
nice.
we carpool together. Yeah.
Johnny's a great guy.
He is.
And now you can get open mics in Westchester, Sunday at Lucy's in Pleasantville, and Monday at Molly Spillane's in Mamaroneck. That's all I got. Anybody? Anything else really big that I just missed? Possibly? No.
Well, June 14th, they
June
can buy their
14th.
tickets now to see Nick DiPaolo at Reds in Carlstadt, New Jersey. That's the club that I run, basically. So
That's my
we got
birthday.
Nick, see Nick DiPaolo.
That's all.
He's a
That
hoot.
sounds like a great show. I love Nick DiPaolo.
Nick DiPaolo's cool. We had Mick Foley last month, and now we got Nick DiPaolo coming through on this one.
How is it? Is Mick funny? Is he funny?
Hilarious. If you like wrestling, again, my
Yeah,
fiance came and she didn't really understand his wrestling jokes, but I had quite a hoot.
Oh, you're
All
getting
right, guys.
married.
Ryan
I am.
Dalton, Debbie Baza, thank you so much for coming in. I hope you had fun. Everyone, thank you for watching. We'll be back next week, Mondays, 8 p.m., and hopefully we'll see you Thursday at Stand Up New York.
Yay.
Oh.
Yay!